I've had a class where I was not too familiar with the background of the class, and within 3, 4 weeks, I noticed, although I'm a PhD student, the undergrads in this class get it more than I do. And then I was starting to struggle because we have the expectation, at least I had the expectation of I should know a little bit more since like I've already finished 2 degrees. The thing that helped me was I went to the professor and I just told him immediately what's going on. I think having a professor who stays behind and like is the last to leave the class gives me that opportunity because I was embarrassed to come and say, "Oh, like here's a junior who's like 8 years younger than me who gets it, and it's easy for him, and here's me working on my PhD, and I have no idea what you're saying." So it was helpful that the professor would always leave at the end because then I can come up to him because he wasn't accessible to me during office hours just simply because of the hours that I had. So to me, that was a very useful thing.
I had a course where it was really invigorating. I loved a lot of the course, but there was this one week of readings that I don't think anyone in the class really enjoyed. And that the class was a seminar, so it was all based around student discussion. And the professor was like, "Let's open discussion. What do you guys think?" And it was just really quiet. No one. I mean, I'm sure they read it, but again, it wasn't the most interesting of readings. And instead, the professor kind of forcing it down our throats and asking more and more questions, like, "Let's talk more about the meeting. Let's talk more." He instead opened it up and said, "You know what? Maybe we can spend a little bit of time on this. 'Cause I want to make sure you did the readings and make sure you're doing the classwork. But let's move towards maybe another subject matter." I think at that time it was there was a happening on campus with the Columbia student on Barnard's campus with involved public safety that applied a lot actually to our class. So then we ended up switching subject matters and had a really great open public discussion. So I think as a professor, just knowing that sometimes obviously you have coursework you have to get through, but sometimes for whatever reason it might not fit. Maybe it's the student schedules at the time. Maybe they don't find it interesting. Allowing, yes, like checking and make sure they're doing their work, but also knowing that sometimes it's okay to kind of stray away from the expected syllabus.